welcome back to Beans. This time it's about the landscape. Part 1. The approach. Our landscaper Bernd based the design of the approach on the photos of the dock in Michigan. After the position of the approach was clear, a basic framework was built using wooden slats. This was then filled with styrofoam blocks. Bernd then carved out the landscape from the styrofoam blocks using the appropriate cutting equipment. Here an example of the styrofoam forming of another module, but in principle it is clear how it works. The cutting tool is self-constructed with Constantan wire. An old Marklin transformer serves as power source. Basically, you should do this work with very good ventilation or like here in the open air. Plaster bandages are then applied to the styrofoam landscape shape. In addition, Bernd has incorporated retaining walls by means of wall plates from Heki. For the approach, which Andy has built from the remaining components, appropriate supports were installed. To lead the cables for the traction current, downward drinking straws were incorporated. Now the wall panels were still colored to match. Before applying the first base layer of green, the surface is first painted green or brown color, so that the plaster does not show through, as can be seen in the upper area. This is only the base for further layers, with ground vegetation, bushes and finally trees. Our dear band always applies several layers of green, starting with fine turf from woodland in different colors. Next comes grass with the electrostat or foliage, depending on which part of the landscape is to be represented. Next follows ground vegetation, bushes and so on. Now small trees or larger bushes were placed. Lastly, large trees were placed. Bernd also likes to work in rocks. If you look at landscape photos, you will always find places where the rock can be seen on the surface. This loosens the landscape again and again. Under the approach, a shore road should still cross. The shore road will be painted with Heki road paint. In addition to the shed from Joswood, look at video number 2, lamps have been installed. The lamps are very simple, self-made. For the main beans layout, we had bought a larger quantity of simple lamps on the internet at the time. We cut off the lamp arch and took a wooden stick as a mast. A little bit of weathering and then it looks very good. On the transition module to the bean's main layout, a lighthouse is added as typically found on the Great Lakes. The building is from Branch Line Trains, the Rocky Point Lighthouse in laser cut. Andy did an excellent job of detailing the building. The interior of the building was done by all of us. The landscape was of course designed by Bernd again. Because of the small cut where the tracks are, the whole scene looks more natural. We also did some kit bashing on the lighthouse. There's a lightning kit, but we did not like it. The light is only dimmed up and down. We glued small SMD LEDs on a hexagonal profile from Plastruct. Since even the smallest profile together with the LEDs was still too thick to be inserted into the Fresnel lens from below, Andy filed down the profile in the upper area where the LEDs are mounted so that it fits with the SMD LEDs in the lens. That's it for today. Until next time. Bye.